Thank you very much. Chairperson, Youth Affairs, Gilbert Liswaniso. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get on with the business. Let's get on with the business of this afternoon. International Relations Chairperson Rose Sakala. Rose Sakala. Chairperson, Community Development, Brenda Tambatamba. Yes. Deputy Women, as you know, some positions have more than one deputy. Yes. I think you know that. It's not anything out of the ordinary. Deputy Women's Affairs Chairperson, Subeta Mutero. Right, the other deputy, Edith Kamanga, very hard-working. Right? Deputy Youth Affairs, one of them, Cindy Kauka. Can I move faster? Can I move faster? Right. Chairperson, Infrastructure Development, Likando Mfalari. Chairperson, Elections, Garin Kombo. Deputy Chairperson, Finance and Economics. I know you don't know her the way I do. I knew her from our days at UNZA. She's competent in this area. Grace Chibwa. Grace. Right? Chairperson, our dear colleague, Tourism, Jehad Yamba. Chairperson, Energy, Charles Kaisala.
One engineer!
Oh, the wife is here. Maybe the wife can stand on behalf of her. Right? Chairperson, very important unity for the youth, for the women, small, medium businesses. The chairperson there is Mubanga Elias. Chairperson, local government, Newton Samakai. Right? Vice National Chairman, where this Vice President was, Vice National Chairman, a couple of them, Andrew Banda. Right? other vice national chair because we want to focus on campaigns, winning the election, and try and zone the country so people focus to deliver in certain areas rather than moving all over the show and deliver nothing. We must deliver something. The other chairperson, for national chairperson, Madam Namakau Kawiko. Right? The last chairperson for a particular area is Collins Maoma. Collins Maoma. These are all your people. Why are you clapping for only a few? Are you segregating? Are you segregating? Right? I have already told you that I know what people say, what they comment, but I've learned the art of growing this party. Very difficult task. I've learned to work with people that are not the same as myself, that think different from myself, that may not speak the way I speak. And the national chairperson for heritage, for different reasons, like it or not, but is a member of youth and has been there when the party was tiny. And I think we need to carry people along. We shouldn't be driven by dislikes. We should be driven by accommodation. Very important. Steve Katuka. National coordinator, somebody who works behind the scenes. You hardly see him around here, but he's doing quite a lot of work. But okay, man. Right. Thank you very much. I think I'm done on this list. We are proceeding. A young colleague of yours, Agriculture Chairman, Levin Goma. Yeah. Levin Goma.
Thank you.
Chairman, General, different duties, anything he can do. He's always done things when they are needed. Chairman, special duties, William Banda. Deputy Community Development, we brought our lovely lady who was given to us by our consultative process to be Deputy Community Development, Lusa Kabemba. Industry Chair, Bernard Bundu. Martha Mshipe continues as a trustee, goes into a trusteeship. Deputy Chair Legal is a lady most of you don't know, but only if you travel. Based on the Copper Belt, her name is Daphne Chabu. I think she has another name, can't remember it, but Daphne Chabu. She's a she's a lawyer, very good lawyer. Then the other Deputy Women's Affairs, Gladys Tavares. Deputy Treasurer General, Loveness Malam. Deputy Secretary General, Politics, Patrick Micheleka. Right? Deputy Secretary General, Administration, Getu Dimenda. Chairman Lands, Kave Shamulilo. If you have been taken to court in the northern region, northern, Muchinga Kavesha was there for you. He's always been there for people who are in need. I guess for today, that's where we are ending. Don't make comments. Oh, that one is out, that one is not in. By maybe Saturday or so. Oh, Sabbath? No, not on the Sabbath. Not on the Sabbath. But in a couple of days, we believe we'll have concluded all the work. I think what we've done for for today, it is enough. Just suck it in a bit. Just chill off a bit. Chill off a bit, and then we'll conclude very soon. Just bear with me, Zambia. Just bear with me. There are a couple of other competent people that are coming. One of the things we were doing this time round, just to remind you, there were 208 applicants to the national management. Only 7 came out. It means 138 were left outside. Plus you also who didn't apply. So that is what we are throwing through all over. So just be patient. I know you get impatient a bit, but just be patient. Right? Just be patient a bit. Let's allow a process to go through, it to be done away with. And here's my message to everybody. Here's my message. I have been reading what you are writing. Oh, we are waiting. We are not campaigning because of NMC. How? NMC is only 114, including the president. What are you waiting for? All the provincial structures are in place.
Yes.
Ah, Regina. All the provincial structures in the 10 provinces are in place. District structures are in place. Constituent structures are in place. Ward structures are in place. Branches are in place. Let us go to the polling stations. The campaign is on. Lusaka province, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Central, I'm just speaking as examples. Central province, what are you waiting for? Copper Belt, what are you waiting for? Western, what are you waiting for? All the provinces, you don't have to wait because the work is at the bottom. These colleagues that are being announced, all of us have to go to the grassroots. Yes. To campaign. So, let us work. The Vice President has already said it. Let us get to work. We shall win. The goodwill is there. The PF has destroyed this country. But we have to remind the voters. The provisional voters register is out. Do not be too worried. I know there was games being played to suppress voter registration in certain areas. I know. NRCs were suppressed. Issuance of voters' cards were suppressed by the PF shenanigans. Do not worry, because they assume that the UPND strongholds is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces. They are wrong. The UPND strongholds is all the provinces of Zambia. So let us go and reach out to the voters, remind them that they have an opportunity for a better life. They have an opportunity to send their children to school. They have an opportunity to be able for the young to get a job. They have an opportunity that when their party of choice, UPND, comes into office, money will not be spent on luxuries. Yes. Money will not be spent on consumption. Money will not be spent on expensive planes. Money will be spent on lowering the cost of fertilizer. Money will be spent to take orphans to school. Money will be spent on this sector called SMEs to be able to give lower cost, small, medium loans to you, the youth, to you, the women, so you can do business and you will get the contracts from government, from other business, because we're going to change the law. Contracts for goods and services will favor Zambian and Zambian citizens. Yes. Companies included. You will be able to be the owner of the Mukula. Yes. Because you get the license. That's what will happen. So you have reason to celebrate. You have reason to be happy. So if your favorite colleague is not yet here, don't worry, they'll come through. Yes. We also want to see how you react. How you react. You must love everybody. Yes. All those announced today are your colleagues. Yes. They are your members. Oh, yes. The name to me doesn't matter. Where you were born doesn't matter. What matters to me is that you are a Zambian. Yes. That's what matters to us. And that's what you're going to see. So we have every reason to campaign. We have every reason to mobilize, to win. The benefits are broader, are deep, there are many. Hear me out. We know you're suffering. It will be over soon. I want to use this opportunity to close by saying we as a party are concerned about the welfare of miners and mines on the copper belt. We are very concerned about that. What is happening in KCM is concerning us. And very briefly, we want to give 4 messages. One message, KCM should stop playing politics. What they've started doing is to remove KCM workers who are perceived to be opposition, especially when they intend to contest elections, councillor, mayor, chairman, or indeed MP. They are beginning to retire them, to remove them from KCM. Don't play politics. KCM is not your mother's company. It's a Zambian company. It's a company for all of the people of Zambia. I know that they will argue, but let me give an example. They've terminated the employment of those that they perceive to be opposition or opposition supporters, such as Chipoka Mulenga of NDC, who is challenging Kua. They removed him from KCM. This is discrimination, is not tolerated. Nkweto, our UPND member, who is challenging Kua, Matthew Kua, they've removed him from KCM. So you are abusing the company. Companies that belong to the people, and favoring PF members. Mulege, stop it. Stop it. Judith Kavemba, DP. These are not UPND members. She has been removed from KCM. Stop that. Zambians are equal. It's their choice to belong to any political party. It's a constitutional choice. Number 2, we have been observing that they've been giving contracts. KCM in liquidation has been giving contracts favoring PF cadres and PF ministers in supply contracts, killing genuine businesses. That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable. It should not continue. Everybody who is entitled to get a contract will get a contract. Those whose contracts have been terminated, just be patient. Campaign hard for UPND. Your contracts will come back in a few months' time, after August the 12th. I can assure you. Number 3, KCM has accrued more debts, more Kongole, more Kaloba, after liquidation started. Before the liquidation, you can see how PF surrogates and friends run companies. Anything they access, they destroy. That is not correct. Absolutely not correct. That's unacceptable. And this debt now, given that they are trying to take over KCM fully, it means it becomes your debt as Zambian citizens. When you are already burdened with debt, billions of dollars, now they are accruing more debt and making your life more difficult and making what you are worth less than what it was when, before PF put KCM in liquidation. This is irresponsible. We must fight that. Lastly, and the most important, if not the most important, PF have been arguing that they are not terminating any employees. They are not declaring redundant employees in the mine, KCM. They are lying. They've declared a number of workers redundant already. But they are hiding. They were hiding because there's a vote coming. They want to cheat the miners. Miners, I know your eyes are open, but our hearts are with you. All those that they've declared redundant, we demand that immediately the PF and their own surrogate liquidator there must pay the full packages of the redundant workers, those they've declared redundant. They are proposing to pay them piecemeal, small amounts, so that they can keep on enticing them towards the 12th of August so that they can vote for them. Nzeru za kalulu hizo. Nzeru za ukalulu hizo. Nzeru za ukalulu hizo. And we don't need such thinking. Pay all the workers that you've declared redundant in KCM, not in piecemeal, but full packages, so that they can pay their old Congolese the loans that they've been getting, the credit, that they've been accessing. That will allow the workers to pay off, number one. Number two, it will allow the workers to at least invest in something, because it's lump sum. If it's small amounts, they cannot invest. And that's not good. That will keep the workers suffering. We care for these workers, we care for their children, we care for their dependents, who only are able to have a meal when the miners are paid. As we care for all the Zambian workers, Zambian students, Zambian mothers, taxi drivers, we care for these as well. And you will see our love, you will see our care very soon when our time in office comes. But you can make it easier for yourselves by helping to campaign to put us in office. That's our message. So, I want to thank all of you for listening. I want to thank all of you for listening. And that's why we had to do the press briefing in the afternoon, which we ordinarily we don't, because we needed to move in the phases that we planned. And we are getting there in accordance to our pre-planned program. So, if you are waiting for your colleague, they are coming through very soon. Just go and do your work. Allow us to do our bit of work. Go and do your work. We will meet there as we campaign and win the election, win big through reuniting this country. And then we can rebuild our broken economy for social good, economic liberation, for your own freedoms, including media freedoms that are being threatened through this cyber crime bill. There are enough laws to deal with those crimes. We don't need that cyber crime bill again. We've asked our MPs to fight. They've been fighting to reject that bill. They will fight and fight. But we know sometimes there are people who play monkey tricks. You play monkey tricks for the next 5 months. After that, no more, no more, no more. May God bless you all. Please work, work, and more work. Those who have been put in these positions, these people will be watching you, how you are performing. If you sit on your duty, on your functioning, you will be moved to some other place, so that we achieve our objective, so we can help the orphan in Shangombo, in Chief Kambombo in Chama, in Chikalava in Petauke, right? In Mutomena, in Kwamashiland there, in Kashinakash, right? Kashinakash. I've gone around this country. I love this country. It's a rich country. People are poor because of bad leadership. That will change soon. God bless you all. Thank you very much.